Hello, I would like to share one special story with you. The story is true. No additions or modifications, none of that. I will tell you nothing but what happened. It happened to me personally. A few months ago, I was hiking and exploring in the wild. I was searching for animals. I went to a new place that I never went before. I was alone, no one else was with me. Before I proceed with the story, I'm letting you know the ending is not going to be what you expect. Right now, you can guess what happened at the ending. Back to the point. I was hiking alone in a breezy mountain. I love hiking, you never know what you will find. There were green grass and beautifully aged trees. I came upon a spot with fallen woods and rocks. Tons of animals can be found nearby. Excitedly, I flipped a wood and found my first animal. It's a yellow-jacket wasp. I found another one on the same wood. They were sleeping, so I carefully put the wood down. Fine, I resumed flipping woods and found a wolf spider, a cricket, and a parrot there with us. I moved deeper into the woods. As I was exploring through, I noticed that in a straight right, I could see obvious remains of a stream that has disappeared now. The area was dried out with little damp spots. I knew there would be water further there. I thought about frogs, plus water means more animals. Maybe even find a deer drinking water, who knows? I was excited and kept imagining about what I can find. So I kept on hiking. I found ladybugs, a lot of ladybugs. Way more than I saw at first glance. I haven't seen ladybugs in a while. It was good to see them again. That place has no ladybugs around except for the spot. Neat. I admire them, spending my time with them. Right. Let's find more, bigger animals. I resumed my hike. The trees were beautiful and more like a forest now. I had to take a video of the stunning view. I decided to look around and found a darkling beetle larva which are related to mealworms. I even found a termite drilling a hole into a wood. That was my first time seeing that. On that same wood, I saw my first few chocolate tube slime molds. I was intrigued because of what I found. Looking ahead of me, I was curious to see more. I excitedly continued hiking. The environment was darker. The trees were dense and covered the sky. The lighting was very dim. I thought it was cool here. It felt like a different world. Entering the spot, I walked around and noticed that there were leaves everywhere. That means snakes can be hiding in the leaves. I put my eyes and scanned the leafy floor. Nothing. I kept searching around. I looked up and down. Nothing. I began hiking again and kept moving my head to look around. I saw something. Whoa, right there, Trubis. It was big. Over there, a brown ominous figure. I stared at it in disbelief. It was human-like yet otherworldly. Right there. In my mind, no, it's a bear. No, it's not a bear. It looked like. That made me get goosebumps. Maybe it is a person. A Bigfoot. No, it can't be. Seriously, I had to make sure. I saw it slightly moving slowly as if it's trying to stay frozen. I looked around. It was empty here. I reluctantly went a little closer. Oh. Close up. It's still frozen. I felt like once that I got goosebumps. I started recording. I walked a little closer and waved. It's so frozen. Something was fishy. I slowly got closer. No. No, it can't be. I didn't think it was a living thing. It should be moving, but it's frozen. Too frozen. I was doubtful. I waved again. I walked closer again, and closer. This time I was carefully staring at it. Okay, I thought it was a crack in the tree. Painted or something implanted on the tree. The tree. Not an animal or anything, it looks like a part of the tree. Seeing that, I felt relieved. But still, I didn't know what it was. I got closer. It's actually a hole on the tree. I remember looking at it in shock. It wasn't close to what I thought before. I was relieved. That time in my mind, I swear I thought I saw Bigfoot. But in the end, it's a tree, good one. I looked at it closely, it's nothing. Just a tree. Wow, I'm going closer. Getting closer, it's still ominous. That was funny. I cannot believe it is literally a hole in a tree. What I went through. Well, just a tree. I analyzed the distinct-looking wood, the black interior, and overall appearance, plus the plants helped build depth, making it a lookalike. A lookalike. I was staring in awe. Nature, you know, sometimes nature makes things in a certain way, like various tree shapes and postures. The Bigfoot tree is unique. Maybe it used to be a tree branch, then it fell, or something, I don't know how, but yeah, it was a Bigfoot lookalike, but it's a tree. I began hiking again. I was feeling bothered. I started to feel a bit airy. Hiking past the tree, I found a frog. I caught it and admired it. There was another chorus frog. Man, I was happy to find frogs. I made it out of the dense forest. I was able to see how beautiful the sky was. It felt good. It was time to go back as the sun was setting down. Walking back, I looked at that tree again. It's a bother to me. It really looks like Bigfoot. Yeah, it actually looks like Bigfoot, almost exactly, from a distance. Yeah, I looked back and wondered about it. It was darker and dimmer, which made it worse. I was deep in my thoughts. After what happened, I arrived home. I kept thinking about Bigfoot. I decided to do a lot of research. I watched a Bigfoot movie. I was all in. Wow. Seemingly Bigfoot is possibly real. Some say no. Honestly, it's debatable. Some of evidence and some of junk. But I just feel like I almost saw Bigfoot. Ultimately, it was but a hole in a tree. Now, I feel inspired to put it in the book. Some of you who have been following me, you would know that when I find or catch animals, I would put them in the animal book. Now, the Bigfoot tree. I'm feeling obligated to make a new page that is dedicated to strange sights that I discovered in the wild, that include both strange lookalikes and creatures. Anything is possible. The Bigfoot tree is the official first strange sight. I wonder if I saw the Bigfoot tree, and I could not handle it and ran away to home. I would believe that I indeed have seen Bigfoot for real. Yes, I did. People around me would get the news, but in reality, no, it was just a hole in a tree. Interesting. Wow. Have you got any stories and experiences with Bigfoot lookalikes? Or truth is you think you definitely have encountered Bigfoot for real? Put your story in the comments, I would love to hear them. No judgment. I would enjoy listening to your stories. Come on, until next time, embrace your animal mode.